back to your mat. Today we are going to do a practice called My Strength is Greater Than My Struggle. So today the mantra could just be I am strong or strength over and over and over again. So come to a comfortable cross-legged position into Sukhasana, easy pose. I like to have my left leg slightly in front of my right. You're more than welcome to cross fully. You can have both legs stacked, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Wherever you are, settle into this moment. Allow the crown of the head to reach up towards the sky, long spine. Try not to put too much of a curve in that low back. You may need to sink back slightly to find that equal space. And just begin by noticing the breath. Maybe you have your eyes closed here, and your gaze softened. And just notice how the breath is feeling in the body. Maybe you are experiencing rapid breaths, maybe shallow breaths, and just notice them for now. And now bring some awareness into the mind. And today we are focusing on our strength. So right now in particular, there's a lot of struggle that all of us are experiencing. So let's use the mind to remain present and focus on our strength today. Coming into a more structured breath pattern. Empty whatever breath is left in your lungs. Take an inhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. And exhale out 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, chest expands, diaphragm pushes out, expanding through the belly. And with your exhale, belly deflates and chest deflates. Inhale. Pause. And empty. Breathe in. Now constricting at the back of the throat, activating the Ujjayi breath. As you breathe out, making an ocean wave sound. And blinking the eyes open, keeping the breath steady. Coming back into that neutral spine, crown of the head again reaches. And let's take some Sufi Swirls here. So bring your hands to the outsides of your knees, just awakening through the spine. Your next inhale, bring your chest forward, nice big swirl forward. And as you come back, hold on to your knees, allow concave in your chest. Inhale brings your heart space forward and back. So take a few on your own here, keeping your sits bones grounded to the earth and keeping your breath nice and full. And whenever you're ready, take a counter circle here. So going the opposite way, maybe counterclockwise. And feeling what it feels like to be in your body right now, even here, doing a little scan from the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. Maybe you feel some tightness in your hips. And if you do here, you are more than welcome to bring a blanket underneath your sits bones. Next inhale brings yourself back to center. Let's take a few cat-cows in this pose. Your next inhale brings your chest forward, little round in the spine. And with your exhale, round through the back body, tucking the chin in. Inhale, bring your heart space forward, open up through the chest. And with your exhale, round through the back. Now take a few more on your own, inhaling, filling your lungs to completion, and exhaling, rounding through that spine. Next inhale, come back up to a neutral spine. From here, release your hands from your knees. Just bring your fingertips out to the side here. Take a big inhale. And with your empty, bring your right ear close to your right shoulder. So just so much so that you can feel an opening through the left side of your neck. Maybe you take a little gaze up to feel sensation. And next inhale, come back to center. And exhale, left ear over to left shoulder, stretching through that right side of your neck. And remembering your breath all the way down to the belly. And noticing any thoughts that come into the mind. And as quickly as they come in, let them go and be present. Inhaling back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your spine. Take a big inhale, open up through the heart. Take a big, big inhale and empty your hands out right in front of you, coming in to a neutral spine or tabletop position. So for here, making sure that we have a wrist, shoulder, and elbow alignment, hips on top of your knees. Next inhale extends that right leg long. Whenever you're ready, take a bend through that right knee. You can keep your foot plantar flexed, or you can point your toes up to the sky, engaging through the glutes. Let's take a few pulses. Inhale, lifts that right leg up, and exhale back to neutral. Inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale back down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Now, ground down through that right hand. Take the left arm behind your back, grasping the right foot or the ankle, whatever you can reach. And next inhale, open up through your heart. Exhale, right knee, left hand back down to the mat. Now getting ready for the other side, extend the left leg long, bend through the left knee, plantar flex or point the toes. Inhale, lift up, engage through the left glute. Exhale, back down to neutral. Inhale, lift, gaze down at the mat. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, lift up. Take the right hand off of your mat. Reach back for that left ankle or foot. Next inhale, push through the left palm. Open up through your heart. Find some space. And exhale, left knee, right hand back down to the mat. Breathe in. And with your exhale, hips back to heels into your child's pose, reaching your arms forward, melting your heart space down to the mat. And now coming into the mind, noticing what it's saying. And maybe right now you don't feel so strong. Can you locate the strength that you have within yourself? And can we focus on that here and now? Can you change your self-talk? Next inhale, fill up your lungs completely. Part the lips and sigh it out. Breathe in. Part the lips and sigh out any doubt that you have in your body. Breathe in. Sigh out the doubt in your mind. Next inhale, seal the lips, roll back up into tabletop. Roll under your toes and push into your first downward facing dog, melting the chest down towards the thighs. And walk out your heels here, bringing one heel down at a time. Even feeling strength in this pose, what is connected to the earth. Spread through your fingers, roll your triceps in. Find an opening in the calves and the hamstrings in this pose. Take a breath in, lift up through your heels. Exhale, melt them down to the mat. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, back down to the mat. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale, your gaze comes in between your hands. Step the left foot to the top of the mat, and then the right. Heel toeing the feet wider than hips distance. Interlace your fingers at the lower spine. Take an inhale, bring those interlaced fingers up to the sky and open up through the heart. You can take a slight bend in your knees here if you feel a lot of sensation. Feel the strength in your legs holding you up. Feel the balancing even in this pose. Breathe in. And with your empty, release the fingertips back down to the earth. Heel toeing the feet back together. Big toes come to touch, slight distance between the heels. Inhaling, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, melt your heart down towards your thighs and fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, hands to shins, crown of the head reaches. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhaling, halfway lift. Stay in your body. Exhale, fold. Feel all four corners of the feet rooted to the earth. Take an inhale, bend through the knees, lift up through the arms, tall mountain. And with your exhale, surrendering back down to the earth, hands in prayer, Samasthiti, melt all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. Keep the right foot to the front of the mat. Extend the left foot long. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Release the top of the left foot. You may need to walk that right foot over slightly, making sure that we have a knee to ankle alignment. When you're ready, inhaling your arms up to the sky. And with your exhale, left arm comes to the front of the room and the right arm to the back of the room. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, hands to the inside of that right foot, coming into your lizard lunge. So from here, you can stay up onto your hands or come down to the forearms. Breathe in. Empty the breath. Fill your lungs. Feel the strength in your body. And empty. Last one, breathe in. Release the breath. Next inhale, come back up onto your long arms. Take the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Bring that right foot to mid-mat. Tuck the left toes under. Lift up through the left knee, coming into pyramid pose. Bring that left foot mid-mat, both of your legs straight. So from here, you may need to walk that right foot over. We want the feet to be on train tracks, so we don't want the heel to be aligned with the toes. So from here, you may need some blocks here to hold yourself up. But if you can, the closer you step that foot in, the less sensation you'll feel. So play around with that for a moment. Take a breath in. And if you can, empty and melt your chest over that right leg. Now feel the right hamstring light up with sensation. And if you want a little bit more here, if you want to challenge, bring your hands into prayer and feel that balance. Feel the strength in both of your legs holding you up. Breathe in and empty. Breath in. Your legs and your body have you. Release the breath. Last one, breathe in. And with your empty, bring your hands to frame either side of that right foot. Right foot meets the left top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel the sensation difference in your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Biceps by the ears. Pinky fingers in. Reach, reach, reach. And with your empty, surrender back down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. Right foot to the back of the mat. Left foot stays forward. Right knee comes down to the mat. Release the top of the right foot, making sure you have an alignment in the knee and in the ankle here. Whenever you're ready, inhaling up to low lunge. Exhaling, right arm forward, left arm to the back of the room. Little twist here. Inhale brings your biceps to frame your ears back to center. And with your exhale, bring your hands to the inside of that left foot, low lizard lunge. You may need to wiggle walk that foot out slightly. Take a breath in, fill your lungs, belly expands. And with your exhale, coming down onto forearms or to a block if it's in your practice. 3 rounds of breath, fill your lungs. I am strong, empty out. Breathe in, I am strong. And empty. Last one, breath in. And release the breath. Next inhale, brings yourself back up to long arms. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Wiggle walk that foot back to the center of the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift up through the right knee. And just like we did before, coming into pyramid pose. Bring that right foot mid-mat, straight legs. Bring your legs as though they're on a railroad track. Maybe even lift up the toes, spread through them so that you have a good base of support. Again, if you need some blocks here, you can go ahead and use them. Take a big breath in. And if you can, melt your chest over that left thigh. And if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, bringing your hands into prayer, finding that balance, finding that strength in your body. My strength is greater than any struggle. My strength is greater than any struggle. Breathe in. And empty, hands down to the mat. And just lightly bring that right foot up to meet the left. Inhaling, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, melt your chest down and fold. Inhale, root to rise, biceps by the ear. And exhale, sink into chair pose. Tuck the tailbone under, breathe in. And empty. And feel the strength in your body, breath in. And empty. Last breath in. And empty out. Next inhale, push through the feet, come back up into your tall mountain, maybe mini back bend here. And exhale, surrender back down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. This time, step or hop back to your high plank. Move through your chaturanga, coming down to 90 degrees. Inhaling, upward facing or cobra, opening up through your heart. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, brings that right leg long to the back of the room. Exhale, bring that right knee into your chest, pause and squeeze. Gaze in between your hands. Bring that right foot in between your hands, planted to the earth. Come up onto your fingertop, making sure that you have the knee to ankle alignment. Feeling the strength now and trusting through that right leg. Take an inhale up to your high crescent lunge. Exhale, sink in. Next inhale comes the arrow lunge. So bring that chest parallel to your hip. You should have a diagonal line down the body. Breathe and reach your arms forward. And with your exhale, as though you're swimming back, bring the arms to the back body. Inhale, brings your arms forward. Exhale, back. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale, back. Now you may need to take a few steps here to move into this next pose. Find the strength in that right leg. Lift up through the left, so I like to take a couple toe steps and moving in to your warrior three. You can bring your hands into prayer or out to your sides. Breath in and empty. Now coming into your standing splits, bringing the fingertips down to the earth. So from here, that left hip will want to peel open. Can you bring it parallel to the right hip? And again, just like we did in pyramid, if you want a little bit more, you can stay in your warrior three, bringing your hands into your prayer. Breath in and empty. Fill your lungs. Your body has you. Release. Last one, breathe in. I am strong. And with your exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, biceps by the ears, tall mountain, maybe mini back bend. Exhale, surrender down to the earth, locating your strength. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back. Go through your chaturanga, squeezing the elbows into the ribs. Inhaling, upward facing, keeping the thighs off of the mat. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Locating that strength here, coming back into your breath. Inhaling, left leg goes long. Exhale, bring it through, but squeeze the knee into the chest first. Feel that lighting up of the core. Gaze between the hands, step the left foot through. Moving into our high crescent lunge on the other side, making sure that we have a knee to ankle alignment. When you're ready, inhaling up to your high crescent lunge. With your exhale, coming into that arrow lunge. So again, a diagonal throughout the body. Feel the strength in that left leg. My strength is greater than any struggle. Breathe in. And with your empty arms to the back of the room, inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back, step into your warrior three. So you may be a little bit wobbly here. I am today. You can bring your hands into prayer if you'd like. You can bring a slight bend into that left knee. Focus on an unmoving spot. Breath in. And with your empty, bring your hands down to the mat, moving into your standing splits. So oftentimes we think standing splits is having that right leg all the way opened up. But from here, you want to keep your left hip aligned with your right. Gaze down at the mat. And if you'd like a little bit more, you can bring your hands into prayer. 3 rounds of breath. Breathe in. And empty. Breath in. Release the breath. Last one, breathe in. And empty. Left foot and right foot, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, mountain fold. Inhale, root to rise, tall mountain, maybe mini back bend. And exhale, right into your chair pose, this time hands into prayer. Breathe in, locate your strength and sink down. Breath in. You are strong, trust your body and sink. Little pulses here. Inhale, lift slightly. Exhale, sink. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, fingertips down to the earth. Push through the feet. Inhale, tall mountain mini back bend. Exhale, surrender back down to the earth, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back. Move through your chaturanga. Nice and safely use your breath. Upward facing dog. And try not to rush the breath into downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg long. Exhale, bring the right foot through. Plant the foot in between the hands. Spin the left heel down into warrior 2 feet. Heel to arch alignment. Use your arms to cartwheel yourself up into warrior 2. Gaze over that right middle finger. Feel the strength in this warrior. My strength is greater than my struggle. Next breath in, flips the right palm. Recline your warrior. Try not to collapse into that left leg. Open up through the right side. Inhale back up to warrior 2. And exhale into your side angle. Bringing the right forearm to the right thigh. Reaching the left arm up to the sky or to the front of the mat. Feel the strength in that right leg. Locate the core. Inhale back up to your warrior 2, strong core. And with your exhale, cartwheel your hands down to either side of that right foot. Right foot meets the left. Skip your flow or move into down dog or take your flow. Using your breath, feeling the strength in your body and trusting it. Trusting your strength. If you had negative thoughts coming into your mind, the last flow, let them go. Each inhale, I am strong. Each exhale, releasing doubt. Inhale, left leg goes long. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Spin the right foot down, warrior 2 feet. Whenever you're ready, inhaling spins the cartwheel backwards so that you move into your warrior 2. Gaze over that left middle finger. Feel the opening in the hips. Flip the left palm and recline. Again, try not to collapse into that right leg. Feel the core, belly button into spine. I am strong. Inhale back up to warrior 2. And exhale into side angle pose. Now feel the strength in this left leg. It has you. It has you. You can do this. You can stay here and use your breath to make it through anything. Locate the core. Inhale back up to your warrior 2. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to either side of that left foot. Left foot meets the right. Take a flow or skip it into downward facing dog. Wherever you are here, make your way into down dog. Take a big inhale, lift up through your heels. Exhale, melt them back down. Come back to your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt them back down. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, melt them back down. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or hop, feet between the hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, melt, fold. Inhale, biceps by the ears, tall mountain. Exhale, sink into chair pose. Bring your hands into heart center, into prayer. Breathe in. And with your empty, take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist. If you want a little bit more, gaze up over that right shoulder. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. Next, inhale, back to center. Exhale, now right elbow catches the outside of the left knee, gaze up over the left shoulder. Locate your strength. Your legs have you. Your body has you. Your breath will support you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, sink down. And sink. And sink. Nice and slowly and safely make your way down to the mat. And from here, moving in to our boat pose. So find your sits bones, those bonies, those little bones underneath of your glutes. Those little bony sharp edges. And bring your shins parallel to the mat. Plantar flexing your feet towards your face. And once you find some balance here, bring your arms out in front of you, reaching your fingertips to the end of the mat. Belly button into spine, and from here we don't want to collapse. So bring your spine straight and strong, chest forward. Take a big breath in, and with your empty, sink down to canoe. So point your feet forward, interlace your fingers, so thumbs
go on top of each other and pointer fingers connect. Breath in, and with your empty, rotate or row over to the right. Inhale back to center, row to the left. Inhale back to center, I am strong. Exhale, row to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale, row to the left. Inhale back to center, you have this. Exhale, row to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale, row to the left. Inhale back to center, and exhale, find the back body. Maybe you take a rock and a roll. And take a breather here. Bringing your knees into your chest, bringing your forehead up to meet the knees. Give yourself a little squeeze here. Breathe in. And with your empty, bring your feet down to the mat and the back of your head down to the mat. Bring your heels closer into your glutes. Slide your hands to meet the back of your heels. So middle fingers touching the backs of your heels, moving into bridge pose. Here's a great place to have a block between your knees. So when we move into bridge, we don't want to squeeze through the glutes. We want to feel the strength in the legs. My strength is greater than my struggle. Take an inhale. And with your exhale, push up through the feet. So imagine as though you're squeezing a block between your knees. You may even want to interlace your fingers underneath of your glutes. And tuck your chin under, closer to your chest. Pushing through the feet here. And if you'd like to, you can extend one leg at a time. If that feels crazy, don't do it. If you want to take wheel pose, go ahead and do so. Take a big breath in and empty. 2 more. Breathe in and release the breath. Last one, breath in and empty. Nice and slow, coming down to the mat 1 vertebra at a time. Bring the knees back into the chest to reverse the pose. And exhale, feet down to the mat. Arms out to either side. Take a breath in. And with your empty, drop the knees over to the right, gaze comes to the left. A little supine twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale, drop the knees over to the left, gaze comes to the right. Inhaling back to center. From here, doing a reclined pigeon. Bringing that right ankle just below the left knee. Interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh. You can bring it out to the front of the shin as well. Flex through that right foot to protect the knee. Let the head lay heavy on the mat. And maybe you even close your eyes. Breathe in and empty. Remember that 4-part breath. Continue to breathe. And notice the sensation on the outer right glute, right thigh area. And just notice throughout the practice if you are questioning your strength. And knowing that at any point during your practice that you can come back to your mantra again and again and again. Breathe in and release this pose. And just switch to the opposite side, this time bringing the left ankle just below the right knee, interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh or around the shin. Plantar flex through the feet. And if you've noticed those negative thought patterns, maybe that sneaky voice that tells you that you aren't strong, can you find evidence against it here? Oftentimes in the hips we can feel a lot of emotion. So if you feel it bubbling up for you, that's okay. Notice it and be aware of it. And locate your strength. Feeling the sensation now on the outside of the left glute. And breathing into this space. Nice. Last breath in. And with your empty, bringing both of your feet back down to the earth. And from here, we're moving into Supta Baddha Konasana. So connecting the feet together, heels together, toes together. The farther you bring your feet out, the less sensation you'll feel. The closer you bring them in to your pelvis, the more you'll feel. Bring your right hand to the left side of your chest, to your heart, and bring the left hand to the belly. So we'll finish with some breath practice, just like we did in the beginning. But from here, I want you to feel the strength in your body. I want you to express gratitude for being here now, being well enough to be on your mat, for taking time to yourself. Empty out any breath that you have in your lungs. Take an inhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and empty 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, feel your heartbeat under your hand. And empty, belly deflates, chest melts down to the earth. Breathe in, feeling the earth meeting your body, rising up to meet it, and emptying your breath out. Inhale, my strength is greater than any struggle. Exhaling down. Breathe in and empty. Now extending the legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Let your arms get heavy down by your sides. Let your legs flop out. Adjust in any way that you need to so that you can be as comfortable as possible. And finding that earth again to rise up to meet your body. And if the mind continues to race, come back to my voice again and again and again. This is the nature of the mind. And you can train it to slow down. So focusing on your breath, each inhale and each exhale, flowing through the nose, down the throat, spilling into the lungs, expanding through the belly. And with your exhale, an equal flow out. Feel your nervous system relax. And feel both a levity, feeling light in the body, but yet grounded at the same time. Relaxing the forehead and the space between the brows. Let the eyes get heavy. Feeling a softening in the inner ear. Releasing the jaw and the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let the whole face soften. Let the shoulders get heavy down to the earth. And whatever feels like it's weighing on you right now, with your next exhale, release it. Feel the arms and the fingers light up and release down to the earth. Feel that sensation around the heart, letting the chest feel light up to the sky. Release any tension that may be in the belly. Let the hips get heavy, let the thighs release. Any tension in the knees release. Notice the shins and the calves, the ankles and the feet. Feel your legs light up with sensation and release down to the earth. Allow the front body to reach up to the sky, feeling your energy expand with each inhale and contract back into the body with each exhale. Feeling a refreshing sensation travel from the toes over the tops of the feet, through your legs, meeting at your hips. Feel it as though it's a wave washing over your belly and your chest, through both of your arms up to your shoulders, and now finally over the face to the crown of the head. The entire body feels rejuvenated. The entire body feels strong, connecting the mind, the body, and the spirit. My strength is greater than my struggle. My strength is greater than my struggle. Your strength is greater than your struggle. Start to bring some movement back into the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe stretching your arms above your head and your legs long like it's the first time you woke up in the morning. And rolling off to either side, cradling your head with your arm. And take a moment here to express gratitude for yourself.
for making your way to the mat. And breathing in slowly, deeply, and gently, and breathing out the same slowly, deeply, and gently. Rolling up into seated position. Bring your hands into prayer, thumb knuckles up to the third eye. My soul honors your soul. I honor the light and peace within you as it also resides in me. We are connected. We are the same. We are one. Namaste.